The Destruction Derby series helped make the original PlayStation one of my all-time favourite consoles, but after Reflection shifted the focus to Driver and Psygnosis handed the reins to Studio 33, I lost interest. So I never realised the Nintendo 64 got its own unique entry, and it wasn't until I picked up an Everdrive 64 that I finally gave it a proper go. So how does it hold up? Is it a smash hit or a total wreck? Instead of developing it in-house, Psygnosis licensed Destruction Derby 64 to THQ, who passed development to Looking Glass Studios. Yes, that Looking Glass Studios. The immersive sim legends behind System Shock, Thief, Ultimate Underworld. Not exactly the team you'd expect to make a console arcade racer, but they did handle the N64 port of Command & Conquer the year before, and it actually turned out pretty well. The original Destruction Derby was fun, but flat, rigid and very much a PS1 launch title. Then came Destruction Derby 2, with huge jumps, cambered turns and crumpling cars. It was a chaotic blast. Sure, it was exploitable, you could cheese every race by not finishing and farming the AI for points, but it was fun. Destruction Derby 64 fixes that exploit. Now there's a timer. You either race through checkpoints or smash enough cars to earn time back. No camping and no cheap wins. There are 24 races, half go the other way. Yes, the opposite way. Collisions are guaranteed, and they are glorious. But it's by no means perfect. The World Championship mode? Way too easy. There are 4 leagues, each meant to be harder, but I breezed through them all on my first try. Just use the better car you unlock after each cup, that's it. The only challenge? Maybe the first seconds of a race when the time's tight and someone spins you out. Worse still, the game gets repetitive. There are plenty of tracks, but every cup starts with the same races in the same order. Every time. No shuffling, no remixing. They could have fixed this with a randomizer and a little bit of variety. The game does include some multiplayer like Bomb Tag and Capture the Flag, but I haven't tried these modes yet. They do sound like a lot of fun. If you've got a like-minded friend or family member nearby, this could definitely add some extra mileage to the game. Presentation-wise, it's solid. It runs well most of the time, but when snow or explosions hit, yeah, the frame rate tanks. But it is playable. The car models are chunky, angular. You know, that classic early 3D N64 look. But honestly, it works for a game like this. It gives everything a sort of rugged charm. As for the music, it's a bit repetitive, but it's quite catchy at times. I've used my favourite tracks in the background so you can hear them. There's also a very shouty announcer. He's enthusiastic. He'll tell you every time a car explodes, and I mean every time.
That's another one down. 7 to go.
Checkpoint! Time bonus!
That's another one down. 6 to go.
Back in the day, reviewers gave Destruction Derby 64 a 6 or 7 out of 10. If you like the PS1 games, then there's fun to be had here, but not enough content to justify the current prices. At CEX, it's £70 for a complete box or £15 loose. Nah, emulate it. Play it for a few hours and then move on. Will it hit Nintendo Switch Online? Unlikely. Sony owns the brand now through Psygnosis, and we all know how that goes. So even though DD64 is better in significant ways than Destruction Derby 2, my nostalgia still pulls me back to the PS1. That said, I am glad I played it. If it passed you by like it did me, then check it out. Let me know in the comments if you played the series back in the day and if you tried this N64 entry. I want to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching this episode of WYSP Retro. If you enjoyed it, like, comment or hit subscribe. Next episode I'm going back to modern games, but I'll return to retro again in the near future. Until then, take care.